The MHS TV basketball camp is honestly the most diabolical excuse for a sports camp I've ever witnessed. I'm completely convinced that this camp exists solely for the purpose of clip farming. There's literally no other explanation for what's going on here. I've watched countless clips from this camp and literally none of them make any sense. For example, let's take a look at this video titled 7'3" Unicorn is 13 years old. How the is it even possible to be that tall at 13? Like, seriously, where are they finding these kids? And look at the kids that he's playing against. Like, how is this even fair? The tallest player on the opposing team doesn't even come up to his belly button. How is anyone supposed to guard that? These kids know that they're about to get dunked on or embarrassed in front of millions of people, so they just try to get out of the way. Just when you think it couldn't get any worse, it does. I swear, whoever's running this camp has to be just trolling us at this point. There's literally no other way to explain these ridiculous matchups that we're seeing. I can't even imagine how parents feel seeing their kids in these situations. I mean, I wouldn't even let my kid step onto the court if he was half the size of these players. There's just no universe where these two kids should be on the court at the same time. I'm convinced one of the social media guys behind this camp went up to that little kid and straight up told him, hey, go guard the biggest guy out there. Like, come on, these camps are supposed to be about helping kids improve their skills. But how is a 4'5" kid supposed to get better by trying to guard someone who's literally twice his size? Everything about this camp is just extremely corny. The neon green and purple jerseys, the 3-digit numbers, and the complete lack of effort on defense. It all just sums up how goofy this camp is and how none of the kids take it seriously. And I get that not everything is made to be taken serious and that the kids just want to have fun. But for the kids that aren't going D1 and are just there to get better, I don't really see how they're getting any better by guarding dudes that are like 7 feet tall. And I'm not even the only one who thinks this. There's a bunch of comments talking about how corny and goofy this camp is. And do you guys remember when the king of corniness himself was here? Yeah, that's right, Julian Newman. I mean, Julian was literally throwing basketballs off of kids' heads and just doing like the stupidest dribble combos at this camp. Speaking of Julian Newman, he's actually playing college basketball now, so I guess that's cool for him. However, I did think that he was like 26 by now, but it turns out he's only 23 and he's only a freshman in college. So unfortunately, we're still going to be hearing about him for the next 4 years. But just when you thought the videos couldn't get any worse, I found a clip titled 10-year-old is already 6'5". A 10-year-old. Now, I don't know about you, but when I was 10 and was playing basketball, the rim that I played on wasn't even 10 foot. And this kid is out here just casually dunking on all these other little kids. Don't get me wrong, even though I think this camp is goofy, there's still some legitimate talent at these camps. For example, this 5'11", 14-year-old that has a 43-inch vertical. Anyways, that's it from me. If you enjoyed this rant, make sure to drop a like on the video and let me know your thoughts in the comments. I'll catch you in the next one.